What was happening? Introducing the past continuous tense. Imagine you're painting a picture of a specific moment in the past. It's not just a snapshot. You want to show that actions were happening over a period of time. This is where the past continuous tense comes in. It helps us describe actions that were in progress in the past. Think of it like a movie camera rolling, capturing everything unfolding before your eyes. The past continuous tense allows us to step back in time and witness these ongoing actions. For example, instead of simply saying I ate breakfast, we can use the past continuous to say, I was eating breakfast. This paints a more vivid picture in the listener's mind, showing that the action of eating was ongoing at that particular moment in the past. So, the next time you want to describe an action that was happening over a period of time in the past, remember the past continuous tense. It's your go-to tool for painting a more dynamic and engaging picture of the past. Forming the past continuous tense is like following a simple recipe. You need two main ingredients, the past tense of the verb to be, was, were, and the ing form of the main verb. For example, let's take the verb read. To form the past continuous, we use was, were, plus reading. So, I was reading or they were reading. It's important to remember that the verb to be acts as an auxiliary verb in this tense, helping us form the past continuous. The ing form of the main verb tells us the action that was in progress. Here are a few more examples to illustrate the point. She was writing a letter. They were playing football. He was watching television. As you can see, the formula remains consistent, was, were plus, ing form of the main verb. The past continuous tense is your go-to tense for describing actions that were in progress at a specific moment in the past. It's like taking a snapshot of an ongoing action. For example, imagine you were at a park yesterday at 3 p.m. You might say, the children were playing on the swings. This tells us that at that specific time yesterday, the action of playing was in progress. Here's another scenario. You're telling a friend about your evening last night. You might say, I was watching a movie at 8 p.m. This clearly indicates that the action of watching a movie was ongoing at that particular time. Remember, the past continuous tense helps us paint a more vivid picture of the past by showing actions that were unfolding over a period of time. While both the past simple and past continuous tenses deal with the past, they have distinct roles in storytelling. The past simple is like a single snapshot, capturing a completed action. The past continuous, on the other hand, is like a video recording, showing an action unfolding over time. For instance, I walked to the store uses the past simple to describe a completed action. In contrast, I was walking to the store using the past continuous indicates that the action of walking was in progress. The key difference lies in the focus. The past simple emphasizes completion, while the past continuous highlights the ongoing nature of an action. Choosing the right tense depends on the message you want to convey. If you want to emphasize that an action was finished, use the past simple. If you want to show that an action was happening over a period of time, the past continuous is your best bet. Section 5, Past Continuous, for background, setting the scene. Imagine you're writing a story. You want to paint a vivid picture of the setting and create an immersive experience for your readers. The past continuous tense is your secret weapon for achieving this. By using the past continuous, you can describe the backdrop of your story, setting the scene and creating a sense of atmosphere. For example, instead of simply saying the sun shone, you can say the sun was shining brightly. This immediately transports your readers to that moment, allowing them to experience the warmth and radiance of the sun. Similarly, instead of writing birds sang, you can write birds were singing merrily in the trees. This not only tells us that birds were present, but it also adds a layer of auditory imagery, making the scene come alive with sound. Section 6. Interrupting the flow. Past simple meets past continuous. In the world of grammar, the past simple and past continuous tenses often work together to paint a complete picture of the past. One common scenario is when a shorter action, described in the past simple, interrupts a longer action that was in progress, described in the past continuous. Imagine this. You were reading a book when suddenly the phone rang. Here's how we'd express this using both tenses. I was reading a book when the phone rang. In this sentence, was reading sets the scene and describes the ongoing action, while rang pinpoints the specific moment that interrupted the flow. This combination of tenses helps us understand the sequence of events and adds a layer of detail to our storytelling. Section 7. Tricky territory, common mistakes to avoid. Even seasoned English speakers stumble upon common pitfalls when using the past continuous tense. One frequent error is using the past continuous for actions that were not ongoing or habitual in the past. For example, saying I was going to school every day is incorrect because it describes a habitual action, not an action in progress at a specific moment. The correct tense to use here would be the past simple, I went to school every day. Another common mistake is using the past continuous with stative verbs such as love, believe, or understand. Stative verbs describe states of being or conditions, not actions that happen over time. Instead of saying I was loving the movie, which is incorrect, we should say I loved the movie using the past simple. By being mindful of these common errors and understanding the nuances of the past continuous tense, you can express yourself with greater accuracy and clarity. Section 8. Practice makes perfect, putting your knowledge to the test. Now that we've explored the ins and outs of the past continuous tense, it's time to put your knowledge to the test. Try completing the following sentences using the correct form of the past continuous. 1. The children play in the park when it started to rain. 2. I watch a movie when the power went out. 3. She read a book while her husband cooked dinner. 4. They not listen to the teacher, so they didn't understand the instructions. 5. What you do at 8 p.m. last night. Answers. 1. The children were playing in the park when it started to rain. 2. I was watching a movie when the power went out. 3. She was reading a book while her husband was cooking dinner. 4. They were not listening to the teacher, so they didn't understand the instructions. 5. What were you doing at 8 p.m. last night? Section 9. Mastering the Past. A recap of the past continuous tense. Throughout this exploration, we've journeyed into the realm of the past continuous tense, uncovering its form, function, and common pitfalls. We've learned that it's our trusted tool for describing actions in progress at a specific moment in the past, like painting a vivid picture with words. Remember, the past continuous is formed using was or were plus the ing form of the main verb. It excels at setting the scene, highlighting ongoing actions, and showing how events unfolded in the past. By mastering the past continuous tense, you gain the power to express yourself with greater precision, paint more evocative pictures with your words, and bring your stories to life.